Welcome back to another part of this Ala Mobile GP career mode. This is season 4, round 14, the Italian Grand Prix in Monza. Last time out in Germany, Leclerc dive-bombed me into turn 2 and I was forced to go off the racetrack. And I also forced Norris wide onto the grass later in the race. The FIA didn't give us a penalty, but they did give us a heavy warning. Everyone is on the edge, and the reason is pretty obvious. The top 4 of the driver standings are within 9 points. Hamilton is leading, he is the only one who is at 200 points. But Verstappen and I are right behind as well, and Leclerc is also still close behind. A good result here will be hugely crucial for the championship. And I have some small news for today's race. Today's Italian Grand Prix will be a 50% race. Right now I'm running at 35%, but I'm thinking of extending the race length to 50% from next season for more, high tension battles and to emphasize pit strategies and tire management more. I'm thinking of increasing the number of laps. Today will be a test race for next season. I want you to comment your thoughts in the comments. And also I am running with this one-off special helmet which my viewers sent me on Discord. My Discord server link is in the description. We share some liveries, news, and chat with other racing fans. Be sure to check it out. Alright, let's get back to racing. We are in Q3. I'm feeling pretty comfortable with the car today. As we cross the line for our first lap, my time was exactly the same time with Hamilton's. I've never seen this before. I've been playing this game for 7 years, but I think it was the first time I set the same time in qualifying. The championship leader is looking to be in a good shape in front of the Tifosi. He is aiming for a pole start in the team's home race, but I won't let that happen. I will go for another lap. However, I wanted to save one set of hard compound tires so that, I have to go with the same tire I'm using from Q1. I am pushing, borrowing a bit of slipstream from Verstappen into turn 4, but my tires are definitely fading. I missed 2 apexes and small understeer into the corner. I couldn't improve my time in the first sector and nearly going wide at second Lesmo, kicking up some gravel but no track limits there. I am pushing to the limit to be on pole position. Hamilton is still on provisional pole. Can he start from first in front of the Tifosi, or will I snatch pole position from Hamilton? I set purple in the second sector. I am gaining time as we come around the final corner, back on the home straight. Can we beat Hamilton? And the answer is yes! Yes, we can! We are on pole position. Hamilton will start from second, and Verstappen will start from third. And surprisingly, the man in red, Charles Leclerc, was out in Q2. Maybe he made a mistake, I don't know, but what a disappointing session for a Ferrari driver. Oh boy, what a qualifying session that was. If qualifying can be this exciting, how exciting will it be in the race? Let's find out. Italian Grand Prix awaits. The temple of speed. This is what people call this track. Long straights, heavy braking into the corner, and hard racing everywhere. DRS will play a huge role in overtakes. From the home straight to the first corner will be the #1 overtake point. What kind of battles can we see there today? My championship rival will start alongside me in second place. It's gonna be wheel to wheel into the first corner, which will come out of the chicane first. This race will be crucial for the championship. We cannot lose this as we go 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we are underway. That was a long hold on the lights, but Hamilton is making a perfect launch, and so was Lando Norris. We're down to third. Verstappen is coming up as well. Oh, we made contact. We banged the wheels into turn 1. We're going wheel to wheel with Russell. Alonso's making a super late braking from the inside, making a double pass on Russell and Verstappen. He's up to P3. What a move from the 2-time world champion. But it was a terrible start for us. We started from pole, but now we are down to 6th place. And my teammate Ward is putting pressure from behind. It wasn't the start we were hoping for. We were like stranded. I wanted to move to the inside, but everyone was on the inside and I had no chance letting everyone through from the inside with no resistance. Hamilton leads the Italian Grand Prix. We can hear the cheers from the fans. Norris follows in second, Alonso is in third, followed by Verstappen, Russell, me, Pato, and Stroll.
Head down, long race to go.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. As we come back to the home straight, we are gaining on Russell. Can we get back ahead of the Mercedes? There is no DRS, but we are gaining enough. I'm looking to the inside into turn 1, making a late braking, but Russell moved to the inside under braking. I had to take evasive action, nearly crashed into Verstappen. Russell is still on my left, a bit of contact on the apex, going wheel to wheel, but he backed out, and we are up to P5. But Russell is not giving up yet. He is the one who's gaining, and Pato is in the fight as well. I'm closing the inside into turn 4, nearly going 3 wide into the chicane. I had the apex, and we got through the corner ahead of both. We stayed in P5. Russell moved under braking, man. But following his words, he just fully turned into me.
Yeah, we saw that. Good job overtaking. The next car ahead is Verstappen.
Up ahead, Verstappen is putting pressure on Alonso. It's two-time champion versus two-time champion. Verstappen is looking to the inside into Ascari, but the defending driver is Fernando Alonso. He is not letting it go easily. I mean, the Red Bull should have a much better car than the Aston Martin, but Alonso is managing to keep Verstappen behind for 3 laps. We can see why he is a legend. He always shows great performance. But Verstappen is right on Alonso's gearbox. He is gaining on the main straight, moving left to right, trying to find a gap to squeeze through. He is trying to go wheel to wheel, but there's a slow car ahead, and it's the Audi of Daniel Ricciardo. Alonso lost speed a bit, and Verstappen didn't miss a chance. He dived down to the inside. Both are going deep. Verstappen forces Alonso as they come out of the corner, and Verstappen retakes third place. And now I am right behind Alonso as well, trying to go wheel to wheel using ERS in overtake mode. We're gaining and gaining. Alonso is closing the inside. I'm switching to the outside, going side by side into turn 4, but Alonso backed out. As we go into the chicane, we got ahead and up to P4.
Okay, he pushed me off the track. I think you have to leave a space. All the time you have to leave a space.
Well, Fernando is not happy with Max. We are chasing the Red Bull. Remember, Verstappen is in second place in the standings. He and I are chasing the back of Hamilton, but I am chasing the Dutchman as well. We are separated by only 1 point. I wonder why I feel familiar with this guy. As I made a fake move to the inside into turn 1, putting pressure on Verstappen, but whoa, massive oversteer. I touched the grass under braking, nearly crashed into Verstappen, but luckily I managed to stop in time.
The recovery, man. Well rolled.
Yeah, so close.
Head down, mate. You have pace today.
Let's keep putting pressure on Verstappen. We will have a chance to attack. In the back, Leclerc is doing his best to get in the points. He is still in the championship fight as well. The two-time champ is desperate to finish in the points, as he makes a super late braking to the inside into turn 1. A bit of contact on the apex, but he gets through. What a move that was. He is doing his best to make up for his mistake in qualifying. Back to my POV, we are going into lap 8, and I have Verstappen in my overtaking range. I will have DRS. Down the main straight we go. Verstappen isn't defending. I'm making a move to the inside. We made an easy pass and up to P3. But where Verstappen have better traction. He is coming up from the outside, and we make contact. And Verstappen and I made contact. I nearly crashed into the gravel. What the hell was that, Verstappen? What was he thinking? He literally ran into my back. Idiot. Idiot.
Yeah, you did a great job. The car ahead is Norris, gap 1.4.
We are on lap 9, and the gap to Norris is still around a second. However, I noticed that he is gaining on the race leader Lewis Hamilton. And since this race is a 50% race, I decided to manage tires. And I was right. Norris is now right behind Hamilton. Norris is looking to the inside into Ascari. They're going wheel to wheel, but Hamilton made a late braking and covered Norris from the outside. Hamilton just stays ahead, but Norris is still pushing. This is personal. Remember, Norris was in the second Ferrari seat last season, but Hamilton, stole that seat from him. In other words, Ferrari thought Hamilton was more valuable than Norris. For his pride, He is desperate to get ahead in front of the Tifosi. As Norris looked to the inside again, Hamilton covered him from the outside again. Hamilton is doing a fantastic job keeping Norris behind. And they're losing time. Now I am in the fight as well. It's gonna be a three-way battle for the lead. As we go into turn 4, Norris went deep. Now I am making a move. Wheel to wheel into first Lesmo, but he gave me a squeeze, so I had to back out. But I am right behind him now. I will have DRS. Now I am putting pressure on Norris. Norris is having DRS, but I am gaining. Ricardo moves out of the way. Norris closes the inside into Ascari, but I am going even deeper down to the inside. Making a late braking. Norris hung around the outside. I gave him space respectfully. Norris stays ahead. Now Verstappen is gaining on me. I lost momentum by lifting the throttle. I am closing the inside into the final corner. Verstappen was too far to make a move, and I am still ahead of the Red Bull. As we come back to the home straight, I couldn't have DRS, but Verstappen will. Norris spills out into the pit. He decided to change tires on lap 13. Verstappen and I carried on. His rear wing flap is widely open. I used DRS to keep him behind. I managed to stay ahead. Maybe Red Bull is struggling with straight line speed, or maybe I am fast on straights. But Norris is in the pit, so let's push for a few laps to make an overcut. On the end of lap 14, the race leader Hamilton goes into the pit. Hamilton is in the pit.
We copy that, KM. How is your tire?
Still okay.
Underset. Mode push. Verstappen 0.7 behind.
I decided to push from here and try an overcut on Norris and Hamilton.
KM, boxes lap, pit confirm. We will change to soft. Box.
Understood. So we are called to the pit on lap 16, 2 laps later than Hamilton. This will be a crucial move in the race. And Verstappen followed us into the pit. He will change to soft as well. It was a decent stop from both teams. Wood, Hadjar and Russell round down the main straight. They are staying out. But the question is, where are Norris and Hamilton? Stroll stays out, and here comes Hamilton and Norris on the main straight. Oh, just about. We rejoin the track. Norris stays ahead by a car length. The order didn't change. Hamilton leads from Norris, from KM, from Verstappen. But me and Verstappen have much fresher tires. Hamilton pitted 2 laps before, and Norris pitted 2 more laps before him. Hamilton and Norris will have track position, but we will have tire advantage. Everyone has a chance to win this race. Who will cross the line first? As I exit Lismo, I am right behind Norris again. I failed a move to the inside a few laps ago. I am staying behind him until the braking point. This time I chose to go from the outside into Ascari, making a late braking from the grass, but Norris put his elbow out and stayed ahead. Maybe that was too aggressive from me, but I am still putting pressure on Norris. I am making a fake move to the inside, showing myself in his mirrors. I will have DRS on the main straight. As we exit Parabolica, the gap to Norris is 0.4 seconds. I'm using ERS in high mode, and my DRS is wide open. I'm using the very last energy left. We're gaining and gaining. I'm making a move to the inside. We got ahead before the braking point, and up to 4th place. But since Pato and Hadjar are staying out, we're up to actual 2nd place. But Norris is having better traction. We're going wheel to wheel. Norris is squeezing me to the inside, but maybe too much. I had to drop the tire to the grass, but Norris gets back ahead. What the f*** was that? He pushed me onto the grass.
We saw, mate. Hit down.
I ran out of ERS. I had to recharge battery. Maybe that's why Norris had better acceleration. But I am still pushing, putting pressure on the Mercedes. I will go for another shot. However, Verstappen has caught up to us. He is right on my gearbox. Verstappen is having much more momentum. I am closing the inside, going side by side. Verstappen gets through. He immediately chopped across me to close the inside under braking. Oh, we nearly made contact. I almost ran into the back of Verstappen, but he gets ahead completely. He is up to 5th place. Unbelievable.
Head down, mate. We still have 8 laps remaining after this lap.
Penalty for Norris.
We will report it. Stay focused and just do your job.
As we come around the final corner, I am still having DRS. Verstappen has DRS as well. He is gaining on Norris. We are gaining as well. Verstappen is looking to the inside. Are we going 3 wide into the chicane? Making a late braking. Can we make the corner? No, we can't. I had to cut the corner. The sausage curve in the runoff was too high. I lost momentum and Norris and Verstappen get back ahead. That was a good try. We did what we could do, but the aggression didn't pay off this time.
Low deployment. Need to recharge cycle.
No! So sorry, man.
Good try, keep on trying. 8 laps remaining. You have the Verstappen 3.3.
I thought I could get them both at once, but I guess I was too late on the brakes. I locked up the tire, couldn't make the corner, got on the curve too much, and my rivals got back ahead. I am now miles behind them, but I will push again, hope we can have another chance. And in the back, oh no, Charles Leclerc, the man who was doing a great job to come back to the points, has had a slow pit stop. No, Leclerc is having bad luck even in the game.
My God, my God, my God, my God.
Back to my POV, and thank God, maybe Norris and Verstappen waste time battling. I am back in the fight.
Okay mate, Verstappen 1.0 ahead. Don't miss this time.
Understood. As we approach turn 4, Verstappen looks to the inside of Norris, but Norris closes the inside. Verstappen is taking the outside line. Oh, Norris gave him a mighty squeeze. Verstappen locked the tires. He touched the grass on the outside and he had to take the runoff. What a battle that was. Norris squeezed another driver again. And the gap between him and Verstappen has extended, but the gap to me has decreased. The gap to Verstappen is 0.5. Can we retake 3rd place? As we exit Lismo, we are right on his gearbox, looking to the outside, but Verstappen has shown us the wall. He put his elbow out. I was millimeters away from the wall. What the hell was that, Max? He nearly made me retire. What the f was that? He is so dangerous, man. But I am still close behind him. I can't have DRS on the main straight. Verstappen is taking a wide line in the final corner. As we come back to the home straight, I was furious at this point.
Push the overtake, get him.
And my engineer must be feeling the same as well. He is boosting my emotions. We're gaining and gaining. I'm making a move to the inside, going wheel to wheel under braking. Verstappen tries to hang around outside, but as we exit the chicane, we got ahead. I gave him enough room, unlike him, and we got ahead fair and square. Come on, let's go!
Great job mate, great job.
What a battle this has been. First it was Norris versus Verstappen. Norris pushed Verstappen into the wall, and then Verstappen versus me. This time Verstappen pushed us to the wall. He seriously gave me a heart attack. I thought it was over for us. Retirement equals the end of championship, But something must be up with the AI. So much hard racing today. What an Italian Grand Prix this has been. As we come back to the home straight, we're going into lap 23 now. Only 4 laps remaining. I'm having DRS. We're gaining and gaining. Even though without ERS, I'm still having decent straight line speed today. I'm making a move to the inside. We got ahead of Norris under braking. But remember, Norris was super fast on the exit a few laps ago, so I cannot let my guard down yet. I'm checking the mirrors. He's gaining on us. I'm closing the inside into the next chicane. Norris tried to come alongside me, but somehow he backed off. So we are now finally up to, or maybe I should say, back to 2nd place. The only driver ahead of us is our championship contender, Lewis Hamilton.
Good job, gap to Hamilton 2 seconds. You have 4 laps remaining. His last lap was 1 minute 21.6. You were 0.5 seconds faster than him.
Understood. Let's get him. Can Hamilton win the Italian Grand Prix in the Ferrari, or will KM spoil the Tifosi's party? Remember, he is 7 points ahead of us in the driver standings. If he wins this race, he will have 14-point gap to us going into the second last race of the season. However, if I could win this race, we could gain 7 points on him and become tied in the points. This battle will be the title deciding battle. It took 3 laps for me to get into his DRS range. We are on lap 25. The next lap will be the final lap. Hamilton is like pushing for his life. He seriously wants to win in front of the Tifosi. And he must understand the importance of this battle for the championship. He has been leading this race since the race started after I made a terrible launch from pole. Will this be the end of his lead? We are gaining on the Ferrari into the Ascari chicane. Hamilton shows a little defensive move, closing the inside. I didn't take a risk here at this point, but we will have one more lap. And for the last time, a long home straight and hard-braking turn 1. I was saving energy for this exact moment. I have nearly 50% battery and DRS. This might be the last chance for us. Can we get ahead of Hamilton? I am using all of my ERS and DRS is wide open. We are gaining and gaining and gaining on the Ferrari. I'm making a move to the inside, going side by side into turn 1. Hamilton's hanging on the outside under braking. A bit of contact on the apex. Still side by side and wow, huge contact on the exit. I almost spun the car. Hamilton hit my back of the car. I half spin, but I managed to face the right direction. As we come out of the corner, we got ahead. KM is back in the lead on the final lap. I literally used all of my battery. The digital says zero battery left. It was the only chance we had. We took the risk and it was worth it. We are back in the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. And in the back, Pato was chasing Russell for P6. He was doing his best, pushing to the limit, but maybe too much. He went too late on the brakes and nearly crashed into the back of the Mercedes. He actually hit the wall on the left. Lucky for him that the tire didn't come off. But he had to take the runoff. This made his chance of getting ahead of Russell gone. But still, a good effort from the Mexican driver. As we approached the final corner, we made a terrible start. We went down to P6 at one point, but we kept our head down, showing our best performance yet, and we beat our championship rival on the final lap. And as I said, this win will be hugely crucial for the championship. And yes, we did our job. We took the checker flag and we won the Season 4 Italian Grand Prix. Yes! Let's go! Yes!
Amazing job.
P1 mate, P1. What a drive. You drove like a champ. Great job.
What a race, guys. Thank you so much. It means a lot. We will win this championship, guys. We can win this. After all the troubles in the race we had today, horrendous start, forced off track by Norris twice, Verstappen nearly put us into the wall, and the final lap overtake on Hamilton. I mean, what a race that was. If we can have this exciting race every time, I'm happy to increase the number of laps. Well, of course it does take more time to record and edit, but I think it's pretty damn worthy. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Moving on to the results, we won the race. Hamilton finished second and Norris finished third. Verstappen came fourth, followed by Alonso, Russell and the Ward. Hajar came 8th, Ocon came 9th, and Stroll rounded up the points. Unfortunately, Leclerc couldn't come back to the points after having a long stop on the pit box. He finished P12. And look at this, we are tied in the standings with just 2 races left for this season. Verstappen and Leclerc took a back step today, so maybe it's up to me and Hamilton now. We are going head to head with a 7-time world champion. Will Hamilton make it a record-breaking 8th driver's title? Or can we become the first ever driver's champion? Be sure to subscribe so you won't miss the next round of the epic finale of the season. And don't forget to like and leave a comment as well. Let me know your thoughts about the 50% race. It may be applied to the next season. But before we start planning Season 5, the championship fight awaits. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.